Welcome.
Hello? Are we on 14, I think?
Oh my god, that's a lot.
I know. It's 14 weeks.
Welcome to Getting Drunk for the Holidays.
Yeah. So this was originally, as we talked about last week, supposed to be an episode where we talked about like some lore and shit behind Christmas. But between recording that episode and recording this episode, my fucking dog bled to death, and now I hate everything, and Christmas can suck a dick. So I don't have any kind of Christmas spirit for that shit.
Exactly. So
That was a really aggressive way to tell people who didn't know what happened, but it did. My soulmate bled to death in my bathtub.
Yep. So it has like the little amount of Christmas spirit that we had this year was viscerally ripped from you. So we're gonna drink.
Yeah, so we have a game that we're going to play, and we've added alcohol. So we got this game that actually I saw like months ago, and I thought it sounded really fun. And it's called I Dissent, and it's like based kind of on like the Supreme Court and RPG. And so we bought it because it sounded funny, and then realized that the rules don't really work for this, so we're changing the rules and just using the game as a base. Basically, we're going to argue about stupid shit and drink alcohol.
Yeah.
So for anybody who, we're obviously turning this into a drinking game, so anybody who would like to join us, we've got some rules.
We got some rules, but I'm going to first say, in case these rules are causing you to drink a whole lot, monitor yourself, be safe. We don't want anybody getting hurt or doing shit that's reckless.
Yeah.
Just,
be responsible.
Yeah.
But
have
also,
fun.
if you would like to change or add or remove any rules, that's totally up to you. But here's what we've got. We're mostly going to be running by the same rules. So, rule number 1, drink at the beginning of each round.
Mm-hmm.
Rule number 2, drink. So, pick one of us to root for through the whole episode. Neither of us is going to be offended, except if you don't choose me, you're wrong.
Except if you don't choose me, I'll be sad. I'm
Sucks
sad
for
anyway.
you. Bitch, I don't feel anything anymore.
Yeah.
But pick one of us, and then every time that person wins, take a drink.
Yep.
Drink anytime one of us goes, no, or absolutely not. Take a drink when you agree with the card before the argument has been made.
Yeah.
If it, like, whatever the statement is, if you're just like, yeah, take a drink.
Yeah.
Take a drink every time someone claims they've won. Or that they are winning. Take a drink every time one of us goes, bitch.
Bitch, I swear to God.
Take a drink every time somebody goes, but is it though?
Is it though?
Drink every time the other one of us is winning and the other person refuses to admit it, but like knows it's happening.
Yeah.
And lastly, but not least, every time we go, am I wrong?
Am I wrong?
Her
No,
sister
it
was a
her
witch.
sister. Grow up. Grow up.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Take a drink because we're starting.
Yeah. Also, in case anybody's wondering, we're drinking mudslides, and Kate's gonna shit her pants later.
Don't put that bad energy on me. Listen.
The reason she's gonna shit her pants later is because there's Bailey's and ice cream in this, and she is lactose intolerant.
I am very lactose intolerant. So,
Little
good
sip
luck,
of milk,
everybody.
and your girl ended up in the bathroom all day. So, like,
but it's so tasty.
It is
It is
tasty.
really good, actually. I
It is.
really like this. So,
and we'll probably also take a break at some point to go make hot chocolate with Fireball in it, because we also have that.
yeah. So, you want to go first?
Beginning of the round.
Oh, God. I thought we're already beginning.
Argument. It's okay to pee in the shower.
No.
Yes.
No, it is not.
It's going to the same place.
No, but it's going down your fucking leg. leg first.
So you gotta wash yourself.
Yeah, but are you gonna wash the tub every fucking time? No,
You
you're
don't
not.
need to. It's going down the drain.
It's still nasty.
You're nasty.
We already know that, but this is about peeing in the shower. It's not okay.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It is absolutely not okay to pee in the shower.
It's absolutely okay. It's going to down the same fucking pipes.
No. I
Yes.
won't listen to you.
Listen. Explain to me how my pee is worse than all of the nasty that I've accumulated all day.
Because it's just, it smells bad.
I smell bad.
You want to invite that bad smell into your shower? It's like farting on purpose and going, yeah.
What?
Because
What kind of things are you drinking that your pee smells that bad?
Smells. Pee does not smell good.
It doesn't smell good, but like, listen, I only ever notice how bad my pee smells if I'm like severely dehydrated. So, girl, you gotta drink more water.
Okay, maybe. But also, no, pee is for the toilet.
And the tub.
And not the tub.
The tub.
And if you pee in the tub, I
Okay,
swear to
listen,
God.
you don't pee while you're in the bath. We can all agree on that. You don't be peeing in the bath, but you can totally pee in the shower. Just don't poop in the shower.
Don't pee in the shower either.
I
It's
pee in the
gross.
shower every time I shower.
And I shower after you.
You sure do. That's payback for leaving all your hair in the drain.
I try my best. I do. I try. I can't help it that I'm balding.
I can't help it that I gotta pee. You expect
expect
me to get out of the shower because I gotta pee?
No, I expect you to pee before you get in the shower. Like you poop before you get in the shower. That's just a rule.
Okay, but I do. But then I get in, and it's like the hot water trick. I'm in the hot water. There's water sounds happening, and then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta pee. Also, we all know I masturbate in the shower. You gotta
That's
pee
fine.
afterwards.
Not directly afterwards.
That's what I do.
I don't like it. I still don't like it.
You don't have to like it. You just gotta accept that it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Peeing in the shower is self-care.
It's. I swear to God. No. No.
Yes.
No.
We should have set a timer.
I told you. What did
Yeah.
I do? I told you. I was like, hey, before we start this podcast, should we like time ourselves to make sure we don't go overboard?
Let me live my life.
You're just like this chaotic energy who has so much faith in herself and me. And I'm like, no. I have no faith. We're
I don't have
disaster.
any faith in myself. I just
You just want to vibe.
go in. Also, I just took a shower and guess what? I
hate
peed in
you.
there.
I hate you so
Because
much.
it's so okay to pee in the shower.
It's not okay.
It is absolutely.
Oh, I'll let you have this one because ultimately, scientifically, it probably doesn't matter, but it still grosses me out.
Well, that's your problem.
That is my problem, apparently, because it's in my shower. I cannot wait. to
I
have a
peed
new
in
shower.
it. It's my shower.
Oh my god! I live here first!
Well, you should have peed in the shower then.
I did for a while. When I was a kid, I was like, yeah, I'll just pee in the shower. And then it was like, no! Stop fucking peeing in the shower. You're not 10.
It's a natural instinct.
You're not 10. Stop peeing in the shower.
No.
It's so gross. No.
So is peeing in general.
The timer's out.
It is. See, it doesn't even matter. It's just gonna keep going. We can all agree I won. Drink up, Team Quinn.
I don't have to drink. Alright, my card is...
You gotta drink because it's the beginning of the round.
Then you have to double drink. The internet makes people dumber. I'm gonna say in certain situations. Because I don't fully believe in this one. But it does make people, like, anti-vaxxers, for example, will completely just disregard truths to find, you know, whatever conspiracy theory on the internet and make it truth.
Counterpoint, those people exist, but they're already dumb. That's why it works on them.
Yeah. But also, I don't want you to win, so... I think that...
I'm already winning.
I think that going into the internet sometimes is just... You are, sort of in an echo chamber by, like, certain things that you follow. And it does just sort of, like, make growth stagnant. So I think that it can make people dumber.
But the question isn't, can it? It's, does it?
The question
Generally
is,
speaking, I think the answer to that question is no.
The question is very generalizing. I will give you that. But the internet does make people dumber in situations.
The internet makes people smarter. It's dumb people that make other dumb people dumber.
Okay. But
The internet is simply a connection between the two. But the internet itself doesn't make people dumber. I think the internet makes people smarter.
I think the internet is duality. It's not just...
The duality of man.
The duality of the net. It's both these things. Because it makes me dumber because I'm, like, so focused on, like, the news and shit that's going on. That's a helicopter, if anybody can hear that. It's super loud.
Hello?
I'm busy.
Trying to podcast?
So, I think, yes. I lost my point.
I think I win.
No. No.
Also, the time is out.
You think you win, but this is hard because I don't agree with the point.
So I win.
Fuck you. Yes.
I think that fuck you also warrants a drink.
Listen, you get enough alcohol in me, maybe I will.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I'll just lose all inhibition.
Alright. Round 3. Go. You should always floss after brushing, not before. I 100% agree with that.
I can see the lie. Just like...
No, genuinely, I do that.
After brushing?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the toothbrush doesn't get all the in-between.
No, but
sometimes it spreads things around in there.
You should brush before because it cleans out all the gunk and then some of the gunk is still there, so you brush it out. You rinse it out.
Or the toothbrush just pushes the gunk around and now it's in between your teeth.
That's why you rinse after you brush or during your brush. You rinse.
You're not supposed to do that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not a dentist. You rinse.
So obviously you don't know shit about when you should floss your teeth.
Yeah, I do know shit because you're supposed to floss before.
No.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes.
No. Also, sidebar. I forgot to start the timer. Sidebar. Flossing feels really good and brushing is awful.
I can't relate. I think flossing feels awful. And brushing is fine.
You are incorrect.
I'm not.
So I have won 2 points now.
No.
Because you're so wrong.
You've won 2 points because we've had 2 rounds and you won them.
I've won 2 points in this round.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
Absolutely not. No, you're not supposed to do that because it just... What are you gonna do when all that gunk gets spread around by your floss? You're gonna brush it out.
No.
Yes.
It doesn't get spread around. You're not flossing your teeth right. The floss pulls it out.
Yeah, it pulls it out, but there's still excess.
Not if you do it right.
You pull it out, you rinse off the floss pick, and then you put it back in, and you go to the next tooth. You keep going, and then after, you brush your teeth.
No.
Yes.
After.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Also, we keep letting the timer run out.
I won that one. You have to. Yes, you have to give me that.
I think we're
one.
at a stalemate because you're wrong and you won't accept it.
No, I'm not wrong, and I won't accept it.
I don't know what to tell you then. You're just living in your fantasy world.
Stop awarding all the fucking points. Just give me fucking one.
No.
I won that one.
No.
Mm-hmm. So I'm taking
Y'all
carries.
have to decide. Somebody in the comments, leave a tally.
They're not gonna have a tally because we're gonna keep arguing about it.
Okay, but they can decide who wins.
Yeah,
as a
and
third
then
party.
they'll argue it in the comments.
Everybody leave their own separate comments.
It's okay to wear denim on denim. It's okay to wear whatever the fuck you want.
That's a fair point. But also, a whole ass denim outfit? Honey.
But that's not a whole ass denim outfit. That's denim on denim. I wear a denim jacket all the time with denim jeans. It's fine.
I wouldn't consider... I guess I'm imagining...
Tell me I'm
denim,
not hot in my denim jacket and denim jeans. Tell me I'm not hot.
You're hot in everything. It doesn't matter what you wear.
I just keep absent-mindedly drinking my drink.
Same. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm imagining when you say denim on denim is layered denim. Not just 2 articles of denim, but physically like a denim shirt underneath a denim jacket.
I also think that's fine.
That's too much denim.
I mean, okay. But it's still okay to wear denim on denim. Denim. If not, to just make that joke.
I really can't argue against this one because, it looks wrong, but, I mean,
It's
you
fine.
live your life.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
2 points.
You got 1 point.
I have 2, and you know it.
You're a lying ass bitch.
You trifling ass bitch.
Deep dish pizza is a casserole.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
It's deep dish pizza. That's
It's a
why
casserole.
No, it's deep dish pizza. That's why we have that name for it. It's deep dish pizza.
It's a casserole.
Why is it a casserole?
Because you basically just throw in a bunch of shit in a fucking dish and bake in it. That's a casserole.
But you line it with the bread. So it's deep dish pizza.
The bread is the casserole dish.
No, it's not. The casserole dish is the casserole dish. You bake deep dish pizza in, Can you bake deep dish pizza in just a regular pizza pan?
No. It has to be in a deep dish.
Huh. That's why it's called deep dish, huh? I win.
But it's still a casserole.
No.
You could bake deep dish pizza in a casserole dish.
Mm-mm.
Yes, you could. It would just be square.
Okay, yeah. But it's still...
So it's a casserole.
No, so it's still deep dish pizza.
But it's also a casserole.
Listen, you tell me that we're having deep dish pizza and you bring out your mom's casserole, I'm gonna throw hands. You bring out tuna casserole, I'm gonna fight you.
No one says we making pizza out of tuna. We're making pizza out of pizza stuff, but it's still it's just pizza casserole.
No, it's not.
Yes,
it's pizza.
Listen.
It's still got the same layers. It's on bread and then sauce, cheese, and then whatever toppings. It's still pizza.
I'm not saying it's not pizza,
What
but it is
casserole
also
has
a
bread?
casserole.
What casserole has bread?
Anything with noodles in it.
Noodles are not bread.
Noodles
are noodles.
Noodles are a subclass of bread.
Noodles are not bread, though. If all your noodles were on the bottom
That's
and like burnt,
lasagna, which is also a casserole.
Yeah, lasagna's a casserole. I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing that deep dish pizza is not a casserole.
You'd be wrong.
No, you would be wrong.
A casserole.
Why do we categorize anything?
You take a dish, right? A deep dish, like a deep dish pizza dish. And you layer ingredients in there. You put some cheese on top.
Mad because her hair is like flipping.
Just because I just got out the shower. It's poofy. Forgot what I was saying. Okay. You take your casserole dish. You layer your ingredients. You throw some cheese on top. You little sprinkle. You bake that bitch. It's a casserole.
It's deep dish pizza.
It's also a casserole.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's deep dish pizza.
They're not mutually exclusive.
You're wrong.
That's what you're failing to understand here.
You're wrong.
It can be in two classes.
No.
And it is in the pizza class, the pie class, and the casserole class.
I never understood why pizza is a pie. Pizza's not a pie. Either. Pizza's pizza.
See, that's how you can tell this bitch wrong.
That's how I can tell that you're wrong and you just...
How can you say that pizza is not a pie?
Because it's
crust,
pizza.
Ingredients in the middle of the crust, that's pie.
But it's not...
It's basic.
Deep.
It's just a meat pie. It's deep dish pizza!
That's deep dish pizza. I'm talking about regular pizza is not deep enough to hold like a whole tomato soup shit. Like, no, it's not. It's not pie. Pie is like 3D. Pizza is flat.
Who says that pie can't be flat?
I do.
There are flat pies.
I'm so hot.
Yeah, you are, Mimi.
But no. Deep dish pizza is not a casserole.
Bitch can't even say it. I'm winning.
No, you're not winning.
I'm so winning. I've won every round so far.
You have not.
Except the denim round. Okay.
No, you have not won every round. You've lost 3 now.
You are just so upset that you're losing. You're just like making up this whole fantasy world where pizza's not pie and you're not allowed to pee in the shower.
I drank all my drinks. Okay, this is my turn. I really agree with this car.
You're supposed to agree with the card.
Oh, okay. I'm a little tipsy already, apparently.
Fucking lightweight.
Shut the fuck up just because you're Irish.
Alcohol doesn't affect me.
Drink more. I've drank like half.
I won't make my tummy hurt. I ate a burrito before this.
Drink more. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna throw up on your bed.
Do it. I dare you. The Beatles are overrated.
I don't even disagree with that. Here's the thing. This is a sidebar, just conversation, because I don't disagree with that card. But I think that hating the Beatles is also overrated.
Yes, I
agree. It's a bandwagon and it's stupid.
Yeah.
But I'm also going to say the movie Across the Universe, exquisite.
I haven't watched that one.
This is good.
But I'm saying, like...
I think the Beatles are like classic novels.
Yeah.
I appreciate what they've done for the genre and what they did for music. But also, they're not the greatest band ever.
Yeah. I see a lot of, like, elitists, and I'm like, it ruins enjoying things for a lot of people. So, like, just chill out, man. It's music. It's supposed to be nice and fun, but, like...
I get annoyed with both of people who are like... I mean, listen, if the Beatles are your favorite band, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I've also just, like, seen and read so many stories of, like, people who worked with the Beatles being like, they're honestly god-awful musicians, and I don't know how they made the music that they made.
Damn.
Just, like, working with them actively and being like, what the fuck? What? How did you make all these hits? That's another thing, though, is, like, all the people who are just, like, on the bandwagon of hating the Beatles, like, refuse to accept that they've had, like, more number one hits than any other band.
Yeah.
Or musician. Also, I see a lot of people trying to compare, like, Beyonce and the Beatles, and they're, like, in a different...
genre, like, entirely, almost.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know that you could technically, like, call the Beatles, like, pop or pop rock.
Well,
but it sounds very different.
It's like an umbrella term.
Yeah.
There's many different things.
There's a very different sound between the two, and trying to be like, why would you like the Beatles when there's Beyonce? I gotta be real with you. And this is nothing against Beyonce. I just don't really listen to pop music.
Yeah.
If I heard a Beyonce song, I would not be able to recognize it as Beyonce.
Yeah. So, like...
Call me a fake gay, I don't care.
Is Beyonce, like, inherently gay?
I guess it's more of a gay dude thing.
I was like...
Lesbian thing is more of, like, you know, girl in red and shit.
Yeah. Lesbian is, like... Yeah, definitely girl in red. Your turn.
That was a very docile...
We're, like, going at it, and then it's just like, no, I agree.
Fake Christmas trees are better than real ones.
I don't even disagree with that. Because, like...
We're too much the same person.
Because, like, you and I have talked about it many times before. I feel bad if I cut down a tree and it just dies in my living room.
Yeah.
Like
to kill a tree
that
just
rental
to be
service. Pretty. Yeah.
Not cool. Yeah. I found out about, I think, somewhere in the UK, there's this rental service where you can, like, rent a real tree that, like, it's, like, planted in a pot, and you rent it for the holiday, and you decorate it, and then you give it back, and then after so many years, it retires and gets planted in the woods.
I love
think
that.
That's real good.
I think we need it here. That sounds so fantastic.
But also, fake trees that already just have lights on them are a fucking godsend.
It's easy. Just plug them the fuck in. It's fine.
It's great.
You don't have to mess with lights or anything. That's what I'm gonna do when I get to pick a Christmas tree.
Your turn, Beach.
I don't agree with this. But you will. Cereal with milk is a soup.
You right?
It's funny that I got this card because I'm like, no, it's not.
Turn the tables. How the fuck is cereal not a soup?
Because it's cereal.
It's also soup.
No, it's not.
Food.
Soup is
solid
hot.
Food.
When I think
in
of soup,
liquid,
in general, soup is hot.
There are cold soups.
I ain't never seen a cold soup in my life. Soup is hot. I
forget what it's called,
soup
but there's
is
the
savory.
Asian soup that is cold.
Soup is savory.
Doesn't have to be.
Yes, it does. No. Yes, it does.
Okay, what about, like, sweet and sour soup?
That's sweet and sour.
Yeah.
It's
not savory.
If I ate cereal that was sweet and sour, I would throw up.
It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be savory.
It's not a soup.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. I still get the point. It was my card.
But we all know who really won.
No. No. Shut the fuck up.
I think if we play this again, we should just do it like we just draw a card and one person, like we pick sides. We'll keep playing it this way for the sake of continuity, but...
Stop licking yourself.
Magic 8 balls are more reliable than tarot cards. The 8 ball knows.
I don't think either of them are reliable. To be honest. To be fair, I think it's just, you know.
I think that they're intended for different things.
Yeah.
Like, if I were to get a tarot reading or do a tarot reading, it wouldn't be to tell the future, it would be for personal insight.
Yeah.
But the Magic 8 ball is for answering questions. It's for telling you shit. It's about knowing what's about to happen.
Yeah. I can agree with that. I'll give you that point because I agree with that statement. I need to give her more points so she drinks more. Beards make guys more attractive.
Sometimes.
If they can grow a beard, it makes them more attractive.
It depends on the guy. It doesn't, across the board, as a blanket term, or as a blanket statement, not true. Depends on the guy, depends on the beard. I know a certain somebody who I don't want to call out personally by name, but he's gonna know.
You know, I
beard
know
doesn't
two
make
people.
it better.
I know two people where it's like, nah.
Some people, who again, not gonna say by name, but some people have facial hair that looks like it does not belong on a face, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's not, that is not attractive.
Okay, I'll give it that. Because I agree. Can I have a tissue? I just blew my brains out.
Can you blow my brains out?
No, but I can blow your back out.
I already got a bad back, man. I know that Nat already plays the drink every time we're horny game, so he just has
Extra drink. I'm like already smashed.
fucking lightweight. I just want y'all to know what I just witnessed. So she got her tissue right.
Where my trash can usually is.
She just threw a dirty tissue on the ground when the trash can is literally right in front of her face. Didn't even aim at the trash can, just threw in the completely wrong direction.
Listen, I think it's disrespectful that you're not having as good a time as me.
Bitch, me too. The fuck? Damn straight.
This
Damn gay.
Is your shirt?
Toilet paper roll goes over, not under.
No, I just agree.
Alright?
It goes over. How are you gonna like scrape against the whatever to get your
Right.
toilet paper?
You gotta roll it over so it's just hanging ready for you, ready to go.
That's not it, man.
The only time it is acceptable to put it under is if you have a cat who likes to play with your toilet paper.
Even then, like it makes it easier. Just shut the door.
I just have seen, like, you know, the cat likes to
Yeah, sit
do,
on the
like,
toilet.
to paw
and,
on
like,
it,
yeah.
and if it's over, then they just waste all your toilet paper. So, like, only acceptable reason. Hi, Bella.
Yeah. That's fair.
Offended when it's not about me.
God. But make sure we're still recording.
I know, I was just thinking that. I was like, I haven't looked at my phone in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We still going. It's your turn.
No, I just did one. No, wait. Okay.
You just agreed immediately.
I don't agree with this one.
Just pretend for the sake of the game.
Anything can be funny.
I agree with that.
I think, like, maybe it's like a coping mechanism.
Okay, actually, I don't agree with that now that I'm thinking about it. In a broad sense, anything can be funny, but, like, when it gets too specific, it is not funny.
Yeah, like, you have to put on specific...
Like, I can make jokes about death and dying, but if somebody made a joke about my dead dog, I would punch them in the throat.
Exactly. So, I don't think anything can be funny. I think anything can be funny to a person who is coping with certain things. And, like, you know, because we all, as a group, make suicide jokes all the time, but not everybody finds that funny.
Yeah.
So, it's
One
subjective.
could argue, however, that as long as one person finds it funny, that objectively means that it's funny. Just because it's not funny to you, it was still funny to somebody, so it is funny.
Yeah. But not, like, for everybody.
Yeah. But not in a broad sense.
Yeah. So I think that one's up in the air. Who knows? I'm gonna throw up.
Fucking lightweight.
Don't at me. It just
The glass is half empty, bitch. It sure is. That was my card, by the way.
Really?
Yeah. That wasn't just a observation.
Dude, I'm not even gonna argue. I agree with that. Like,
I think
we
the glass
going
is
through
like
it right now.
95% empty. If I'm the glass, that's true.
Running on empty.
95% of my reason to live is underground.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Hi, I'm the other 5%. I'm like the other 1%.
Damn, bitch, you the 1%? You gotta share some of that.
Logan, stop licking your butthole. Just groaned at us. No, I'm not gonna argue that. I kind of feel the same. Because, like, I'm running on empty to a beach. Where the fuck is it?
We need to get somebody who, like, has a different brain cell than the one that we share.
Can we have some
argue
optimism?
This game with us. We agree on too much.
We're just the same person.
You know, the things that we agree on or that we disagree on are like food categorizations. Do you know how often we get in the group chat and just argue about
so much? I'm
still like the most proud about the time that I got in the group chat at like 7 a.m. to tell y'all that Hot Pockets are like
there was such discourse in the fucking
literally
group
for
chat.
a whole day. Not only the group chat, but also every single person who came into work that day.
At work, yeah, because you just like announced it on the radio. You're like, hey.
I think the initial question is a Hot Pocket a sandwich or a burrito? And then we ended up, I think, deciding that Hot Pockets are calzones. But the question still remains, is a calzone a sandwich?
It's a calzone.
Or a ravioli? Anyway. Your turn.
Oh. What was your last card?
The glass is half empty.
Fuck. It's okay to wear socks with sandals.
Absolutely.
Before I finished it, you were like, yes! I mean, it's fine. It's another thing where I'm just like, you do you, man. I'm not going to judge you.
I understand that it looks stupid. But here's the thing. I hate wearing shoes. But even when I'm wearing sandals, my feet get really sweaty or they're cold, depending on the weather. So I either need the socks to soak up my sweat so I'm not sliding around in my sandals, or I gotta keep my toes warm when
That's
I'm
what
walking
they-
through the snow in my sandals.
That's why they call it slides. But I agree. Like, for people with like foot restrictions like that, like it's not comfortable for them. And if you're on your feet for however many hours, you should just fucking do what's comfortable for you. Like, it's fine. I'm not gonna judge you. Like, it doesn't look the best. If we're going for high fashion, like, sure, whatever. But like,
But also, you know, sometimes you just got real cute socks underneath head that nobody
Yeah.
can see them because they're under your shoes.
right? Why do they make socks so cute, but nobody can see them unless you have your house?
I don't know.
I don't know. And
It's a
who
secret.
the fuck wears socks in the house unless they're cold?
I like my feet to be free.
Yeah. And socks have that, like, they're the most free you can wear with covering your feet. So, like, you gotta have that option. It's your turn. Oh, I won. I need a drink.
Purple is the best popsicle flavor.
I disagree.
Same.
It's blue.
Right?
It's
Blue is just the best flavor. It goes blue, red, green, depending on what
What are you
the
eating?
green is.
If it's green apple, it's better.
Yeah.
If it's lime, it's like, it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's blue.
Blue.
Plus, blue
Also-
always turns your lips a cool color.
Yeah.
I'm winning so much.
In this round, you sure are. You keep just getting cards that I agree with.
I'm cheating so much.
Can we also talk about how blue is not like a food? It's just like some things taste like blue.
Yeah, it's not a flavor.
Like blue is an artificial flavor.
It's like,
and there's
it's
not
like
like
banana. It does not match up at all. Like yellow tastes different than banana. Banana.
It doesn't necessarily taste different than lemon though.
That's true. But sometimes it's like hit or
Banana
miss.
flavor is just gross.
It's
if you like
nasty.
banana flavoring, you're wrong.
If you like banana flavor, I'll be in your bedroom tonight about to stab you.
I like banana flavor.
You like banana flavor?
It does if I get to get stabbed.
I was like, hold on. Wait a minute. The only thing I'd stab you with are my lips on your lips.
I thought you were gonna say your dick. That went like a different direction.
I don't have a dick.
We discussed this in the last episode. You own a dick.
Yeah, I do.
Anyway, your turn.
A diagonal cut is the best way to cut a sandwich.
Fuck, that's just true.
It tastes better.
Here's
What the fuck is that? It tastes better.
here's the reason. It's not that it tastes better. It's just better for dipping.
That's true.
You get the corner, you dip.
Yeah. Can dip in any flavor you want. No,
I wouldn't dip it in blue.
If I had a PB&J, I might. If prompted.
Fair.
If prompted.
I find
like a jelly
it's
sandwich.
difficult to imagine being able to dip a PB&J. Like it would just ooze out when you angled it down.
Depends on.
You'd have to drizzle.
You'd have to get like the perfect amount of PB&J for it not to drizzle, and I don't know how to do that.
Well, you can't. It would defeat the purpose to cut it, but you could dip an Uncrustable.
I was just thinking that. I was just thinking that. It would ooze a little bit, but not enough to fall out.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be perfect. It would be a lot, so I'd like dip it once just to try.
Yeah.
But it would be a lot.
We got to stop agreeing on everything.
We're just the same person, so it's hard.
It's rude to recline your seat on an airplane. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just encroaching on the bitch behind you.
Yeah.
They already don't have any leg room. They're like, they got their knees against your seat, and you're
Yeah.
just gonna lay down on their lap?
No, I'm not even gonna argue with that. I've never even been on a plane, but I know that there is just like close quarters. I saw a video on Reddit the other day that this lady just had like all her hair on somebody else's like seat. So it was like behind her on somebody else's seat, and the person behind her just stuck gum in her hair.
Oh,
I wasn't even mad about it because I was like, dude,
Yeah.
you kind of deserve it at that point.
It's just rude. I think it would have been funnier, though, if they had just, like, braided it.
That would have been funny. just to, like, I would want to weird them out.
Yeah.
To, like, stop them from doing that shit.
Like, you're encroaching on my space, so I'm gonna do some weird shit to you.
I'm just gonna, like,
But, like,
dye it
I've
a different
had-
color because I ordered blue Kool-Aid. Dip it. Just
Your
one
hair-
strand.
Your hair tastes like blue. You just tell them that, like, you dip it in there, and then you just lean over the front of the seat and be like, did you know your hair tastes like blue? Bitch, what?
Excuse me? No, that's just fucking rude. Fuck those people. Like, they're so entitled.
Yeah,
I'm so sweaty.
same. Fucking, it just made me think of, okay, one of the people, the managers, no less, one of the managers at work today called out because he was too sweaty.
You know what? I get it.
Like, I get it, but, like, if I called out every time I was too sweaty, I would never be at work.
That's true.
Like, it's literally, sometimes I think about, like, making work bingo cards of, like, just people at work, because there's just, like, things. And I was thinking about it a while ago, and I was like, this is what it would be for this person, and so. But, like, what would be mine? Like, what would be the thing that people could mark off for me? And it would be every time I walk up to you unprompted and go, oh, I'm so sweaty.
So funny. It shouldn't be I couldn't care less, not I could care less.
That's just objectively true. I don't know how to argue that.
It's like, it's slang, so...
Because, like, grammatically, I couldn't care less. Like,
works.
I could not care less. Like, that is the statement that you're trying to make.
Yeah.
I could care less implies that you, like,
You can.
your level of care could be lower.
Yeah.
Which is the opposite of what you want to say. So I can't disagree with that, because that's just an objective fact.
Yeah.
There's no opinions on that. That's just true.
It's just language.
We're already at 50 minutes, almost.
Are we? I keep checking and I'm like, 4.
When getting dressed, you should put on your socks before your pants.
No.
I think it depends on what kind of pants you're wearing.
I think it depends on what kind of socks you're wearing.
That's also true. If I'm wearing high socks and skinny jeans, I gotta put on my socks before I put on my pants.
Yeah, if I'm wearing
Or like leggings or what. If I got tight pants and not ankle socks, it has to go on before my pants.
like that's the smart way to do it. I just don't because I'm stupid.
So you're agreeing that I'm correct.
Yeah. I'm just dumb, so I don't do it. BO is worse than bad breath. Example? I can hide bad breath. Like, I could, like, just not talk to anybody. I could wear a mask. Nobody knows. But
I don't know
my
if
BO
it's,
is everywhere.
I don't know if it's worse. I think they're on a level playing field.
I could agree with that.
I think it also
but I think
depends
it's easier to
on
manage.
whose breath you're dealing with.
Yeah, if if it's somebody who's like evaluating you and like
Bella was
in your
breathing in my mouth, or in my mouth. Bella was
Ew.
breathing in my face earlier, and it smelled, for some reason,
Horrendous.
like rotting fish.
Hmm.
She doesn't eat fish. I don't know where that came from.
Where does it come from? Who knows?
So, like,
I just think that BO is like inescapable. With bad breath, you just like, you know, maybe you ate something that causes you to have bad breath. BO is just like, it's everywhere. It's inescapable. You do anything, it's like it's there right in your face.
you need better deodorant.
I mean, no. Somebody does. Not me.
Somebody needs to just wear deodorant.
Yeah.
I'm also just brought back in this moment to one time when I was at a pep rally at school, which, first of all, pep rallies at school were awful because you were literally forced to be there. Like, they would post teachers to guard the doors of the building so you couldn't leave. They would search the bathrooms. It was like a
They
prison
would
fucking thing.
force you to go to pep rallies. It's
Yeah. And I was there by myself because Emily and AJ left the period before and abandoned me, and I only had, no friends. So I was there by myself, and I was sitting next to this kid who literally smelled like he shat his pants just the whole time. And I was
BO.
like, this is so bad. It was like not even that's not even, I wouldn't even consider that BO, because BO is like he's sweaty and there's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah.
But this was like, this boy has never learned how to wipe his ass.
Ugh.
Like, it literally smelled like shit.
Ugh.
Just the whole time sitting there being like, oh my god, and being trapped in the bleachers because everybody in the school was in there.
No.
Oh god, it was awful.
Help.
Anyway. It's okay to drink milk that has gone a day or two past the expiration date. As long as it's not actually bad, absolutely.
I agree. Like, if it's like, if you can tell, if you can smell it and swish it around, there's no chunks, it's fine.
Yeah, if it doesn't taste sour or smell sour, you can good.
It's fine.
Like, there's no reason to throw it out when it's not bad yet.
I should
The
not drink
expiration
anymore.
date-
You're winning anyway.
The expiration date is just, I mean, a good suggestion.
Yeah. And, like, you should follow
Just like
it
sometimes
depending
it
on...
goes bad before the expiration date. Like,
Yeah.
you just gotta play it by ear, man. It's really
Yeah.
just there as a guideline.
Gotta play it by nose.
You just dump milk in your ear. Like, oh, this sounds pretty good.
Oh, that was a chunk.
This
Like
one
brown
sounds
stuff.
kind of sour.
Me.
You sound salty, bitch.
That's true. I am salty. Not at anyone, but at just general things. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. There's no such thing as luck. I think shit just happens. Like, sure, you can feel lucky one day, but it's all happenstance. Luck is just like, it's like religion for me.
I think luck is an observation of happenstance and coincidence. If you coincidentally have a lot of good things happen to you, then you have good luck. If you coincidentally have a lot of bad things happen to you, then you have bad luck. But like,
But then
it is coincidental, but they're not mutually exclusive terms.
I mean, I think it is just an observation, but that also just means that there is no genuine reason for being lucky or unlucky.
I don't think there has to be.
There's no luck. or
I would still
unluck.
consider it luck. Just because, like, some kind of higher power isn't in control of your luck doesn't mean that it's not a thing. I think it's just a term that you would use to describe your observation.
I agree, but I think that this is referencing, like, lucky people. Like, leprechaun sort of luck, like imaginary sort of like if I do this, I'll have more luck, which just sounds like religion. If I do this, then I'll be good, you know.
I'm just saying, you started the whole thing where we all lift our legs over railroad tracks. So, you can't tell me you don't have a little bit of superstition.
I have a lot of superstition. Just because
That's what it's about.
It just makes me feel better. I don't know if it's like, I don't believe that it's actually correlated to anything. I just like, it just makes me feel better because it feels like I'm trying to make things better, you know? Which doesn't mean it's luck.
But you still got it.
I do not have any luck.
You have bad luck. Doesn't mean you don't have any luck.
I still don't think luck is a thing.
I think it's just a word to use to describe, like I said.
That's my same argument with food, but you're just thinking it doesn't matter.
Did anyone else understand any of those words? Because I didn't.
With the categorization of food, we just argued about this. It's just a word. So it means that it'll be like in a certain category.
Yeah. So you're admitting that I was right about the pizza.
No, I'm saying that it could be fucking whatever. People will just be like, oh yeah. But then you run into the problem where it's like, nobody's gonna fucking order a casserole from Pizza Hut.
I think we should try that.
Yeah,
can you get deep dish pizza at Pizza Hut?
Can I get a
You
casserole?
just show up to old Chicago and you're like, can I get a cheese and pepperoni casserole?
I will fight you for those people.
Okay, but if you worded it in such a way to be like, can I get a casserole but also wrap it in bread? That's just a calzone.
No.
They would know exactly what I meant.
They would know what you meant, but it doesn't make it right. It's not right.
You can tell she's mad because she's losing.
I'm not even mad. I'm just drunk.
I just don't even agree with this card.
I'm just hot.
See, this has to do with that. Being too hot is better than being too cold. Disagree.
I also disagree.
I can warm up when I'm cold. I
Yeah.
can only remove so many layers.
Right?
Like, I can't take off my skin when I'm too hot, but I can add so many blankets.
Exactly. You can be under so many blankets. You can have a heated blanket. You could have a warm drink. There are things you can do.
You could cuddle with me.
I would love to, but I'm so sweaty.
We gotta go stand outside for a little bit.
Okay.
We'll cuddle in the snow.
I gotta sober up.
That'll help, probably. Just go lay in the snow.
I mean, that's a vibe I'm here for.
Let's go make snow angels.
Okay.
In our jammies.
Try me, bitch. I ain't got no will to live.
Fucking bitch, me too, the fuck. That's not true. Bella, you're my will to live.
Yeah. I don't think my dad would treat Logan right. He's kind of a bitch. And that means only I can deal with him. Example, him biting you because you have the ball in your hand. Him biting your hand. He didn't mean it, but like, you know. Too
He's
excited.
a bitch about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand boundaries.
No. He's a bitch about a lot of things. Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Pecan is pronounced pecan, not pecan.
I can't argue with that because I say both.
Same. because it just, like, it depends on the sentence. I'm just like, it's pecan or it's pecan.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
I do that.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't decide which one is correct, so I use them both. I do the same thing with caramel and caramel.
Same.
Like, it also depends
whatever.
on, like, the context of what I'm, like, I would say a caramel macchiato, but if I'm eating, like, caramel candy, I don't know, it just is, like, and if I'm thinking about it, I just will say them both
Yeah.
on repeat, because neither one of them sounds right now.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to argue with that, because I
like,
use both, so it's...
I agree, though. Like, it just depends on the sentence and the inflection.
Yeah.
So it's both.
Kind of like how you would, like, sometimes you say the and sometimes you say the.
Mm-hmm.
Just like...
It's like, the is a sentence. The is like you're naming something.
Yeah.
Like, the dog. University. But you wouldn't say, the owl just moved. It sounds weird. You say, the owl just moved.
Anyway. But yeah, it just depends. I do both because it's like I can't decide. I do the same thing with like aunt and aunt. Although
Drink, you won.
Oh. Like technically aunt is correct, but like
I say
like
both.
yeah, I say both because I can never decide which one sounds right.
Yeah.
College athletes should get paid. I just disagree with that. I don't think any athletes should get paid. That's not true. I just don't think that they should get paid nearly what they do.
Yeah. I think they should get paid. They're like interns. I think interns should also get paid what you need.
Tissue. I spilled.
Oh, God. I just looked down and I was like, oh, dizzy. But
yeah, that's like a
I
thing
think
that
that
I could
just,
go
like,
on a whole
work-
rant about. It's just that, like, I mean, if it's your job, you should get paid. Just like anybody who's in any form of entertainment should get paid because it's
Yeah.
their job.
but
But
like,
I don't
the
think you should
amount.
get being paid. You should be paid millions of dollars for playing one game.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
I
think
this is
that
why
it's
I
something
don't
that
like
you should get
sports.
paid just a living wage for.
Yeah. I think that, like, maybe you should get paid a little more than a living wage because it's like, you know, it's, I get it, it's hard work.
See, so is retail.
Exactly.
But I would really only expect a living wage for retail.
Yeah.
Because it is an entry-level job. Like, it doesn't require a lot of skill. And I'm not saying you don't put in, like, work and effort to be an athlete, but it's also something that you theoretically have a lot of fun doing.
Yeah.
And I understand that it can, depending on the sport, it can be a dangerous job, but you are the one who is willingly choosing to do that.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
think that
dangerous if
every
you're
job
stupid.
should be a living wage.
Yeah.
Like, it should not be arguable.
Yeah.
People who work should be able to afford things.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think that you deserve millions of dollars.
Yeah, I agree.
To play a game.
Definitely not millions of dollars.
I also think the same thing about, like, a lot of media entertainment, though. Like, I don't think that you should be getting paid millions of dollars to act either. It's a very difficult job. It's not one that I would be good at, but I don't think that it's worth that much.
Yeah. I think just, like, people are kind of, what's the word I want to say? It's not self-centered, but it's like
entitled
to having certain wages.
Yep.
But, like, it doesn't even out because, like, the part-time worker at McDonald's can't afford a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Like, they can't afford to eat. Meanwhile,
I think
whatever
that you
person
should get paid more for the stress level of your job.
I agree. That's
not necessarily the skill. I think skill level should go into it because it's like if you've had to go to school and learn a lot to do this job, which, like, you could, you know, have different levels of pay depending on how much schooling you've had. So, like, your resume might actually matter.
I think that
But
stress level should
if
be a
like
factor.
the stress level of your job is really high, then you should get paid more.
Yeah. I think it should definitely be a factor. And there shouldn't just be like, oh, well, we have to measure stress level by this. It's just like you need to measure the stress level by like interviews and studies.
Yeah.
Instead of just
Listen,
by person.
If it's like, if your field, whatever it is, even if it's entry level, has like a super high turnover, there's a reason for it.
Exactly. Just like my dad keeps saying, they're like hurting for truck drivers because nobody wants to drive a fucking truck because it's fucking stressful. You could kill somebody on the road with a giant
and
ass
I think
truck.
about this all the time. Every time I'm like driving to work and there's, because of the wind or the ice or whatever, the roads are supposed to be closed to high profile vehicles, aka
Trucks.
semis.
Yeah.
And there are always still semis on the road.
Yep.
And you know it's not because those people want to be out driving.
No,
it's because their
they have
employer
to.
forces them to. They might lose their
Exactly.
job or get in trouble at the very least if they don't keep driving, even though it's like...
Very dangerous for them and the other people around them.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree, honestly. Is it my turn?
Yes.
How many?
Let's just do one more each.
Okay. Nobody can make a bicycle helmet sexy. I just don't think...
I think you can make anything sexy if you really try it.
I just don't think that, like, clothes inherently are sexy just, like, by themselves. It's like, whatever. But you put a bicycle helmet on someone who is sexy, and then it's like, okay, that's fine.
Like,
being
I get
safe.
it that bike helmets kind of look
They
silly.
look a bit dorky. I just keep thinking of Scrubs with his hair mitt. It's like they took a dorky thing and like made it even more dorky.
Right.
It's like I don't agree because like
they're not inherently sexy because they do look kind of stupid.
yeah,
But like there are people who can work with that.
yeah,
I'm not one of them, but there are people who can do that. There are
Okay.
people who just know how to do that shit.
yeah.
You gonna tell me you go to a strip club, there's a hot stripper wearing a bike helmet, and you're not still gonna be like, damn,
Just because
it's just ruined by the bike helmet?
just because I'm thinking of Pokemon, there's like one game where the cyclists, I think it's in X and Y, the cyclists have bike helmets, but their hair like flips up through it, and they're so cute. I love them.
Yep.
Like the one who gives you the Lucario is like, aw,
Yeah.
you hot, you so cute, you know. So it's fine.
Yeah.
I think you won that because people can.
I don't really agree with... A cupcake is a muffin, not a cake. It's made out of cake. Like, muffins are bread, cupcakes are cake.
I think
Like, it's made out of cake batter.
yeah. I think it just like
It's shaped like a muffin.
it's not just the icing. Like if I eat a cupcake with no icing versus a muffin, it's like the same caloric intake, but it's gonna have different.
It's got a different texture
Yeah.
and a very different flavor.
Like muffins are like crispy on top. Cupcakes are like soft.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
just
both of
like,
them, but,
on the
like-
base level, like, cupcakes literally are just tiny cakes.
Yeah.
Muffins are just bread. Muffins are sweet bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I could argue that, like, banana nut muffins are banana bread,
okay.
but, like, that's where they are.
It's
you know?
just a different
It's just
shape.
different shaped bread.
Yeah.
But, like, cupcakes are still cake.
Yeah.
Still
And you
made out
can
of cake.
order like a bran muffin, and that's not going to give you any joy, but it will give you will to poop. So,
True. It will give you poop. Just like this drink. You should do one more, because that would put us even since I started.
okay. Watching a movie at home is better than watching it in the theater. I don't
Absolutely
agree.
not.
I don't agree with this.
I understand that there are pros to watching at home, being that you can pause whenever you want to
You
go
don't have to put on pants. They both have pros and cons.
But going to the movies is an experience.
Yeah. You get
Like,
to order
the
whatever
viewing
you want.
experience at the theater is objectively better than watching it on your
Yeah.
TV. Okay,
And-
watching on a giant screen with speakers that could blow out your eardrums is just a better viewing experience
Yeah.
than watching on your TV.
Yeah, there's a reason why people continue to go to the movies. It's time to feed my dogs. I'm sorry.
Dog dinner time. Logan's like, hello.
What the fuck? But there's a reason why people still go to the movies when there's on-demand movies.
Right.
Like, there's a reason for it. Because you can order all of this food and a selection of food that, you know, you might not have at home. You can just splurge a little bit. You know, you have some soda, you have whatever you want, and then you go in and you go with your friends. And then you get to experience this experience with a whole theater of, like, maybe, you know, people.
And then you
get
go
their
to Denny's
reactions.
or Dairy Queen after.
And you drive around for a while and talk about it. And it's an experience. I miss the movies.
Miss going to the movies.
So much. I miss it so much since the pandemic because we would go all the time, and then, you know, we would all just talk about it and talk about our opinions on it and just kind of like, I don't know, it felt intellectual, you know,
Yeah.
to just compare and contrast.
To completely change the subject, can we talk about how at the beginning of this game we started out yelling at each other and then we drank more and got like more calm and agreeable? Like, that was the opposite effect that we were going for, but
It just makes me sleepy. Drinks make me sleepy. And I'm here for it, but it makes me sleepy, and I think I just get flirty.
we always flirty.
I think it's a lot. I get, like, really flushed, and I don't, like, usually. It's just that, like, feral brain cell takes over. I'm like, sleep, eat, and fuck. That's it.
That's all I got. Well, hope y'all enjoyed whatever the fuck this was.
A disaster.
Me. I was late to work today because Bella won't eat since Trout's not here to eat with her, so I have to sit on the ground and eat with her so that she'll eat. And this morning she was taking forever. So I was late to work, and so I texted my manager and was like, I'm gonna be late because I'm a human disaster. Because I don't even have excuses anymore.
What'd your manager say?
At least you're human.
Questionable.
I looked at it and I was like, but am I though?
Take a drink.
But is it though?
I just got a glob of fudge.
Alcohol turd.
You are a turd.
But am I an alcohol turd?
I mean, now you are. You still haven't drank as much as me. I'm offended.
I have to pee so bad.
Go pee and then drink more.
But it makes my tummy... It's just like trying to chug a milkshake.
This is why you don't get drunk. You just take forever.
Okay, but whenever I go out to drink, I don't get drinks with milk in them.
Do you still drink them really slow?
Depends on what I got. Depends on who's there.
She's just
Depends on if I gotta drive home or not.
she's just Irish, and my family just has alcoholism. So, like, this is
Bitch, you
how
think
it
my
works.
family doesn't have alcoholism?
Your family has alcoholism, but, like, my family has lightweight alcoholism. So
Your alcoholism is just easier.
We're poor people alcoholists.
You know, when did I ever say my family's always been poor?
Yeah, but I think we get more drunk time out of alcohol, so it's like a lot.
Here's the thing though, like other people in my family can still get like sloshed. I just have never experienced drunk.
Not trying hard enough.
There've been, granted, I don't drink a lot because it's expensive and it doesn't do anything for me in my experience. But in the times that I have like gone out, like, you about to fucking throw up?
No, I just burped.
Just like your face, you're like. Like I used to go out sometimes with some of the people at work when I worked here in town. And would, like, intentionally try to drink a lot, especially when my wife shouts out to Christy, love you, miss you. Even though I don't talk to you because I don't know what to say. But whenever she's out with us, she will buy me drinks. So I don't have to spend money. And, like, I'll try to drink a lot. And I get, you know, heavy fucking fruity drinks that are all vodka and shit. Because I don't like beer.
Yeah, beer sucks.
Beer's gross. But, like, I get drinks with a lot of alcohol in them, and I just never feel any different. I'm just like, okay.
Maybe it's my dad's genes that are just like, huh, alcohol. Because, I don't know. I just, like,
because, like, all
half
the boys,
of this drink,
you know,
I was feeling it. But my brother, nothing phases him. He has to drink a lot. But, like, half of this vodka alcohol is just, like, a lot for me. Which I don't understand. I'm a fat person.
That doesn't mean that you're not a lightweight.
But it does, doesn't it? Like,
not necessarily.
That's a factor?
It's just how your body metabolizes the alcohol. Your weight itself doesn't really have anything to do with it.
I feel like it does. But that's just sad. That's how I feel when my brother is like, yeah, you should smoke weed. And I'm like, I feel tired. And, like, I'm not doing anything with weed.
Yeah. That's part of the reason that I haven't never tried it. Because
maybe we're just the opposite. And maybe you'll get a great high with weed. And I will get a great fucking with alcohol. I'm shuffling.
I just want to hold your hand.
Oh, I was gonna put my boobie in there.
I mean, okay. But yeah, I just am like, I suspect that weed won't really do anything for me except make me sleepy like alcohol does. Like,
I mean, that would make sense since your body is just like, no, drug don't work.
Yeah. But also, I cannot deal with the smell. So, like, somebody would have to give me an edible, and I'm not going to buy it if it's not going to do anything for me.
I have edibles if you would like to try. But that's up to you entirely. They're not bad. They're like those strawberry wafers, but like cookies.
Yeah. Listen, I think it's so funny. I was like talking to my mom about this not too long ago, which it's just perpetually funny to me to have this conversation with my parents.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking about, like, I was over my parents' house a while ago, and my mom, like, asked me to do something, and then I got distracted, and just, like, completely forgot. And then a couple minutes later, she's like, I guess I'll do it. And I was like, oh, shit, sorry. I forgot. And my dad was like, you're so full of shit. And I was like, no, literally, like, that my brain is just completely fucking useless.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember anything for more than a second. And he's like, you gotta quit smoking so much weed. And I was like, here's the thing.
I don't.
I don't smoke weed. Never smoked weed. I can't deal with the stank.
It's not weed, it's mental illness.
I just have like ADHD, or maybe it's my depression. I don't know, but I can't retain information.
Mm-hmm.
But he was giving me shit about it, and then I was talking to my mom about it, and I was like, Dad was giving me shit for this, but like, I know you guys don't believe me when I tell you that I've never smoked weed, and I was like, this is why though, because I can't handle the smell, because I think it smells god awful. I'm just very sensitive to smells. I don't know, but and she's like, well, you need to try some edibles then. Like, I just love that my mom is like, yeah, you should try some edibles.
Like, maybe. I mean, that's fun. Like, of everybody that I know, all of their moms smoke weed.
Yeah.
I don't know about the dads, but the moms are like, yeah, I'll try it. It's fine.
My parents probably just always smoked weed.
Hmm.
They just were, like, pretty good about hiding it. I still just remember, like, the first time I, like, actively caught my mom, though, was because she fucking hotboxed her car at work.
Yeah. I love that story.
She picked me up. My mom and I shared a car for a while. So she comes to pick me up from work. And I got in the car, and it smelled like weed. It was, like, nice out. We had the windows down, and I was just thinking, initially, when I got in, was like, oh, man, there must have been somebody smoking weed outside the store. That's funny. And then we got somewhere else.
And it permeated.
Still smelled like weed, and I was like, your car Mom, did you hotbox your car? And she just gives me this fucking, like, she could not smile. Like, she could not. And she's like, no! You hotboxed your car! And I'm not going to name any names, but I know who she did it with. Because I made the execution. I was accusation. Did you hotbox your car with so and so at the YMCA?
How else are you gonna cope with working at the YMCA?
No. And then I remember we had to stop by my grandma's house after work for some reason, and I was like, I'm gonna tell your mom. And she's like, don't! I'm gonna tell your mom you've been smoking weed in your car.
I remember the first time I saw my mom smoke weed, and my aunt brought over some things. She did, like, I was just like, this is fine, whatever, enjoy yourself, just be careful because you've got a lot going on. But
is this the time that she was like crying about how she was a bad mom because she was smoking weed?
She was crying about that because she was upset that I was going to judge her, and I'm just like, dude, same. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I get it. But she was also just like, they went to go get food because, of course, everybody got the munchies. And so they were like, I'm going to go get food. And my mom was like, or they were trying to figure out what they wanted from KFC. And she was like looking through the menu, and she was like, I don't want to eat Chicken Littles. They're little chickens. She just started sobbing, like full on sobbing, because she thought that Chicken Littles were like baby chicks just cooked. I was like, Mom, no.
That's not what that means.
I love my mom so much. But yeah, I think it's funny. It's just, and my brother gets just so funny paranoid. To like. He's like, "Oh no, Dad can't find out I smoke weed." I'm like, he knows. Yeah. He's not stupid.
If he doesn't know, then he's so oblivious. Yeah. Like, I just think it's funny when like all of us kind of got to that age where we all realized that our parents smoke weed, and it was like, wait a minute,
hold on, I've been lied to.
You've been telling me I can't do this
when you do it all the time. What the fuck?
You out here hotboxing your car at work? I gotta sign this red ribbon bullshit.
I wish that we did better for me, because it it makes me tired, but also ups my anxiety. Like,
And, like, it's
alcohol
supposed
makes
to
me
do the
tired,
opposite.
but it makes me giggly and happy. So, like, I prefer alcohol if I'm gonna, like, do anything.
Yeah. That's, like, the closest thing to a hangover that I've ever had was, like, drinking a lot and then just being really anxious the next day.
Oof, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But not really
we
having,
just-
like, normal, hangover stuff. Not being, like, headache, tired, feel like I'm gonna throw up. But just, like, I'm super anxious. Now I feel like I throw up, but it's, like, anxiety, like, tummy ache. Not, like, you
Yeah.
can feel the difference,
Yeah. Weed just, like, makes me anxious. If I smoke it, I'll get a headache. If I eat an edible, it'll just make me really tired, but I can't sleep because I'm so fucking panicked about everything in the world. So, I'm just like...
Galaxy brain be hitting you hard.
It really does. It's not even anything prolific. It's just like, ah! You know?
That's just me every night. I don't know what to say.
I mean, same, but it's, like, really intense.
You get drugs for that, though.
Yeah, I do. I get drugs so I can sleep so my brain shuts the fuck up.
It's been an hour and a half.
It's been a
We
while.
keep rambling.
I hope you enjoyed my drunk rambling. I'm starting to sober up a little bit, which just means I need some hot cocoa with Fireball in it.
Yeah, I need to pee. Also, I'm aware that some of y'all might hear me talking the way that I am and be like, oh, the alcohol's doing shit to you. But listen, this is just what I'm like late at night. I'm very tired. That's all the alcohol does. It just makes me sleepy.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm like. I don't want to go and pay, like, fucking
$8 just to be
$8
sleepy.
a drink just to be sleepy.
Yeah.
Anyway, see, I wish I liked beer.
Yeah, it would
It's
just
so
be a
much
chill.
more accessible.
Yeah.
Like there's canned drinks that we found that we like with palm breeze and shit. And I like some ciders. Like sometimes if I'm in the mood for it. Sometimes I don't like it. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes it stays in the fridge for literally a year and a half.
Yeah, there's still cider in our fridge from last Halloween. Because I don't want it. Or did you get rid of it?
Not last Halloween, the Halloween before last.
I mean, yeah, like last year.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Last Halloween means like 2 months ago.
I'm just thinking like last year's Halloween. But, yeah.
I keep being like, I should drink those, and then I'm like, are they good? I don't know.
Like, I don't think they're gonna go bad necessarily, but I just don't really like them.
We need to end the podcast.
Yep, we sure do. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.